how do you balance traditional marketing methods and emerging digital strategies?
I recommend a strategy by a guy called Seth Godin, who's a really good marketer, and he uses a strategy called Purple Cow. People can Google that. You go down the rabbit hole, Purple Cow. Really interesting story, really interesting marketing. And then you need to, once you've got a differentiated product or service, your Purple Cow, you need to amplify that. And that's still fundamental whether you're in traditional marketing or online. And then repeat sales, like how do you get recurring revenue streams is essential. But you can reach more, and if you learn about and sell via internet. So one of the things I see with a lot of my clients, they're focused in one country and they actually hadn't thought that they can sell globally. So they might be in Australia, they might be in Europe, or they may be in America, and they haven't considered, actually, I can just export new knowledge of 3PL, third-party logistic warehousing, if I knew how to manufacture and in another country in China and send it to a warehouse in Australia, and then I just do the online selling bit via Amazon or another marketplace, Shopify or another marketplace. I can actually sell globally. So I think that is a really interesting thing that people aren't as aware, they don't know how to do it. And one of the things I did is I studied 24 e-commerce gurus for years, and I found, they have pivoted recently, and the methods have changed, and they're now sort of investing more heavily into newsletters. So they're investing into newsletters, and the reason why is because you can control a newsletter, whereas on a Facebook group, you don't control it, or Instagram followers, you don't control it. The algorithms on social media change like that. And next minute you're lost, or you're following, it's hard to reach, and you're just not getting the return on investment. Whereas if you have a newsletter, it's stronger than just an email list mailing out emails. Like, you just got this newsletter that you can control what you communicate to your audience. So that's a big thing they're really investing in. Another thing I see that they're doing is they're investing into communities. And this is a strategy change. In the old days, when I was first starting out, you created a product and you promoted your product and out into the market, and it's different now. I see a lot of the gurus are building the community first and then creating the products to sell back into the community. So, which is an interesting approach. So they're working on their community building strategy, using online processes, and then they're selling in a lead magnet of some sort. And then their ups might be the newsletter, for example, or podcast, and they're upselling into a SaaS product. So that's what I see all gurus doing. They've all gone away from selling off training or courses. They still do a little bit, but they're really heavily investing into their own SaaS, software as a service. So it's a software or an app that does something, and because they sell for huge multiples, so they're exiting on millions of dollars for it. And so the advantage of a SaaS product is you're able to get recurring revenue stream, i.e. someone's paying you every month, rather than having to chase new customers every month. So that's some of the advantages of them.